She walked up to me yesterday. She was like, dude, your podcast is hilarious. I was like, oh, yeah, what'd you listen to?
That's like the 2018 equivalent of someone saying, oh, I love your band. Hello and welcome to Good Enough. I am Sam, joined as always by Robbie.
Yo.
Matthew.
I'm trying really hard to hold back a hiccup. I'm sorry.
What if hiccups were contagious, just like yawns?
Oh, man.
Mythbusters prove that yawns aren't contagious.
Oh,
They busted that.
well, I'm glad you settled that.
Yeah.
You really just brought this whole thing to a screeching halt. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, because you really got it going.
I mean, I had some stuff ready to go, but then you just derailed everything.
Yeah.
Well, a true comedian would have been able to carry on even with the derailment.
Well, luckily, I don't consider myself to be a comedian.
Yeah, if I was a comedian, that would be my job. It's the fall season now, the boys.
Yep.
What's your favorite part of the fall season? It's getting cold outside.
Recently, now that I'm in my later years,
Oh my god.
Well, you're pushing towards death.
I mean, aren't we all?
Oh.
I mean, you just laid that up. Like that was a softball sitting on a tee. Like, but yeah, in my later years, I find myself indoors always. So the seasons just pass.
I've learned as I've gotten older and wiser that the outdoors is supremely overrated.
Yep. I work in a TV station that has no windows in our studio. So I see the sun when I leave my room or when I leave my house to get in my car, and then I don't see the sun again.
Here comes the sun. Doodle-doo-doo.
And there it goes because I don't see it anymore.
It's
a wonder I'm not incredibly depressed.
I work from home. I don't leave the house anymore.
When was the last time you stepped outside off your property?
Oh, you had to just
Okay,
you
you
had to
can answer the first question if you want.
stepped outside earlier when I took out the trash.
Okay, left your property.
Please don't tell me it was Venom,
No.
because
That was 2 weeks ago.
I would be depressed.
No, we went to my parents this weekend. I went to my parents on Sunday. Oh no, it's Wednesday.
I gotta argue though. Going from your house to your
when was the
old
last time
house?
You went outside.
I don't think that counts. That 100% doesn't count.
I went swimming at my parents. That's outside.
Well, you went swimming. Was it cold?
Yeah, I mean, they have a hot tub too, but we...
Did your balls float?
Wait, we weren't recording that conversation.
Well, now it has
How
to
dare
be.
you bring an off-mic conversation
Now
to
it has to
on-mic?
be the cold open.
Yeah, Sam. How dare he, fluidly in a conversation, bring up something that was funny earlier? You know that thing you're always trying to do? But
I
you
don't
do
know.
it with the grace of the fucking Kool-Aid Man?
I don't know what you mean.
Where Matthew literally...
I don't know what you mean.
That was as natural as anything that we've talked about on mic has ever been brought up off mic, on mic.
All he said was, "Did your balls float?"
Yeah,
I know.
It's subtle.
I think we could have gone from there, though.
Okay.
Not now.
No, because salami.
Oh, I was about to
fucking Kool-Aid Man over here.
I was about to riff on it. Damn it. My bad. But to answer your question, if we're not counting my parents' house,
I don't think we can, because you're going from your house to your old house,
Matt did. Okay, if that's the
and
case,
you're staying on the property.
Okay, but to be fair,
that's
my
the case-
question was leave his property.
yeah, if
I
that's the
didn't
case,
specify.
well, if that's the case, then it was Venom. But I went to my parents.
I wouldn't count that.
this past weekend-
I just don't think that's
Okay,
fair.
so let's see. Did you go in your car that was in your garage? When you left your house, did you get in the car that was inside the garage?
No, I park in the driveway.
So you drove your car that was outside?
Yes.
Okay, so you walked outside your car, what, 10 seconds?
Oh,
Sam runs to his car.
yeah.
Sam runs to his car with an umbrella and
I was
a
about
fucking
to say,
trench coat
does
on.
it count if I'm carrying an umbrella? Am I outdoors
All right,
then?
so let's do 10 seconds. Then
Yeah,
you got in
yeah.
the car, got to your parents' house, and I've seen you parked pretty close to your parents' house, probably 5 seconds to get to the garage.
I'm loving this math equation.
Oh God.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, you got in the pool.
Yeah, and the hot tub, and we spent I don't know what, half an hour out in the hot tub.
Hey, Matt,
45 minutes.
Can I have a little sidebar with you?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, you go ahead and do that. I'm going to close these blinds because the sun is peeking in, and we can't have that.
Pretty sure Sam's turning into a vampire. If he isn't already.
The sun is so bright out there.
It is the Halloween season.
It's so bright.
I'm just saying we should keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
now
to be fair, like I have no room to talk. I haven't gone anywhere either. Well, since Friday.
so it's been longer for you then.
No, but you didn't go anywhere.
To my parents. We've established that.
We've also established that barely counts.
I went to a public institution.
I honestly don't think I've left the house since Sunday. What the fuck? Oh my God.
When I have days off, I don't either. Like I get it.
Well, I don't have days off.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it, Sam. I'm just glad you did.
Well, but you work from home. It's different. But
gotta-
to answer your question, I'm a big fan of gourds.
That's your favorite thing about the fall season? Gourds?
Yeah.
It's gourd season.
I mean,
What's your favorite gourd?
I don't
Mine's
know, but
Commissioner Gourd on.
Gourd-on.
That was stupid. Don't write that down.
Don't reference that I'm writing it down.
Well, don't be so proud while you write it.
GOURD-ON.
I like squash.
Squash is gross. Squash and zucchini, not a fan.
What?
I like them.
I love it.
But my thing is, I like them because they taste like nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just mush.
I've got this memory of eating squash as a kid and then like throwing up.
Eating it like an apple.
Or like a carrot.
Salami. Melons do not. They need to be prepared before eating, buddy.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Have you guys ever had real pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Like it's made not just from with cinnamon and all that jazz.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like
Oh.
legit. Like you use the entire pumpkin.
Yeah, I've had it before.
It's
I'm
disgusting.
not a fan. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
disgusting.
Give me that good canned, unhealthy for you stuff.
Oh man, that's what I'm excited for.
My favorite part
It's
about
acceptable for me to eat 4 cans of pie filling.
that's like 6 fucking pies.
I eat like half a
8.
slice of pumpkin pie every year, and that's all I need.
Oh, I love pumpkin pie. My favorite part of the fall season, if I'm going to contribute to this conversation, is when the pumpkin pie cans are ripe and you pick them. You go to the pumpkin pie patch.
You go to the
The pumpkin pie filling patch.
Like if someone goes to a store, buys a bunch of pumpkins in cans,
would be a
and then
neat-
throws them out into the fucking yard.
That would
Yeah.
be a neat concept.
It's like a dirt lot
Matthew,
on the corner.
for Think about what you're saying.
That'd be a neat concept for a grocery store. Like you walk into the grocery store and like the potato chips are like planted in the ground like potatoes. Not real ground, but
What do you mean? Like they're like, oh, build your own.
It's like
potato bag?
if you go to like the archaeology museum and they've got that pit for kids.
like
you
everything
dig for
everything
bones.
looks like what it originally was in the ground.
Please stop.
I'm going off
See-
the pumpkin pie filling patch. It's the same idea.
We played Beyond Two Souls. I think
That's why we're not talking
I
about
think we're just
Beyond
trying to
Two
avoid
Souls.
talking about it. It's guys, this game is somehow continuing to get worse
Yeah.
and worse. Maybe it's not worse. Maybe there's just like a baseline. It's shitty, and we're just becoming more intolerant and like more upset with it as it goes on. So, we have to finish this soon.
We're almost done. We should be able to finish on the next episode. The next episode will just go.
I mean, we have to finish the next episode because if it goes any longer,
Well,
I'm
our
not
next
playing
episode
Explorer.
is our spooky episode.
Yeah, then we'll give it 5 minute ending episode.
Look, I'm not playing.
sucked.
I'm not playing the entirety of this game to only talk about it for 5 minutes.
No. We need to have a full episode dedicated to this.
God.
Well, it'll come back eventually. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the next one will be
The
Halloween.
Christmas episode. We'll just make the Christmas episode
Our gift to you.
Our favorite,
recap.
our favorite clip. It's a clip show. Our favorite Beyond moments.
A full recap on Beyond. But anyway, let's get into it.
Chapter 1 that we played was called Separation. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
I don't know why, but that guy calling her princess again makes me uncomfortable.
What was that guy's name? Cole?
Yeah, like he's the same guy that when
So-
he put it with he put the crown on her in the first chapter.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you're a pretty princess.
It's supposed to be like a through.
So yeah,
My first note was that guy called her princess again. Ew.
This chapter takes place when the CIA comes to recruit her.
How old is she?
I don't know because she has homework,
Yeah,
but
that could be college, I guess.
if that's the case, I mean they're not gonna like recruit like a 16-year-old high school student into the CIA.
I mean, probably
think they would.
You think?
If
do you
she
think that's
had-
what happened?
if she
as
had-
early as possible.
If she had powers,
But do you think that's what happened? Like, because she said she had
Yeah.
homework, and Matt's just wondering what age do you think she is?
I hope she's at least 16 because the next chapter we see her, it's been 2 years and she's trying to bang that dude. So I hope she's 18 at that point.
Has it been 2 years?
Yeah, he says we've known each other for 2 years.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And how old is this dude then? If
Looks like he looks like he's 30.
But if he's already in a position where he's overseeing the training of a recruit,
He's got to be like at least 30.
Even if she's supposed to be in college at that point, she's like what 19, 20 at
Yeah.
most. Oh, then she's drinking the wine and
but if separation when they take her, like when she
How old-
packs her stuff, what like in her room,
that was one of my notes. She packed a single shirt and like a toothbrush.
No, but if you looked at the sink, she didn't pack anything from that sink.
but no, I'm saying like the stuff in her room and around her room, 100% a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's no
But
like in I would say 13, 14.
The chapter where she almost gets sexually assaulted, she goes to the bar.
Fuck, I didn't see when that takes place in the timeline. Don't look it up, please.
Yeah, I don't care, Matt.
I'm going to look it up.
Well, don't bring it up then.
You'd think we would just have that ready for
All right,
these.
why? I don't want to prepare for this. I want to get it done. We're done. Next one, the dinner.
Well, hang on.
What do we have to talk about?
I have all these notes.
For the separation?
Yeah,
Well, hurry up.
okay. I wrote down.
Separation takes place after the bar one.
So
All right.
this one takes. I'll just read my notes. How about if I just read my notes without context? How about that?
That makes sense.
Willem Dafoe called him Aiden.
Willem Dafoe calls him Aiden, and she calls him Aiden.
Aiden.
I don't know if that's just like
Why?
Guys, I have a bomb. You're gonna have a fit during the Dragon's Hideout.
Oh, God.
Okay, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
It is spoken 3 different ways. By Jody.
What would the third way be?
Uden,
You are going to
Aiden, Aiden,
fit.
Eden?
Aden.
just
I don't know.
give you something to look forward to.
Okay, you know what? If nothing else, that makes me want to play.
Okay, so what did you guys pack?
I packed here
My rabbit,
a single shirt.
Did you pack the rabbit?
I did not even know there was a rabbit in the room.
the bunny.
It's the one she's had like since she was a child.
Oh, the
you didn't
stuff.
pack her bunny?
I did not.
You monster.
Only the essentials. My
Yeah.
pink bunny. That was my note.
That bunny has been more in this game than Willem Dafoe has.
This is what frustrates me.
Backed her up too. It's kept her
Yeah.
feeling
Yeah,
safe more than
Well,
anybody.
if I had found the fucking bunny, I
And he
would.
was sitting on the bed.
But that's the thing. I went to the bed, sat down on the bed, and I didn't even see the bunny. I feel like this game like hides stuff from you. But I mean, it could have been just that I didn't notice it. I was probably just trying to rush through it,
So
honestly.
you packed the shirt.
I packed one shirt.
Yep. But did you pack
One thing
did you
from the
pack
restroom.
The picture of Cole and Nathan.
I packed the picture of Cole and Nathan. I
I put
packed
it down.
Oh wow!
I picked it up.
Ooh, look
looked
at you.
at it, and then I was like, no.
They're basically her parents.
Yeah.
But they're
even.
sending her away to the CIA.
Reluctantly,
But they're
they didn't
not.
want to.
They're not.
Willem Dafoe didn't want to.
They have absolutely nothing to do with that decision.
Yeah.
They're allowing it to happen.
If anything, did you?
So Matthew, wait, you're Willem Dafoe. What do you do against the United States government when they come to take your guinea pig?
Right, and it's clear that the CIA owns this
Yeah.
organization. What's he supposed to do? If he says
yeah.
no, they're gonna come in and like,
They don't give 2 farts.
Did you guys see the picture of her parents?
excuse me, I have 2 farts. Do you have change for 5 farts?
Did you guys see the picture of her parents on the counter?
Yeah, I took that.
Why was it there?
Well,
It
so
makes no sense to me. Like the last time we saw her parents, she tried to kill her father.
did you take?
No, I ripped it up and put it in the trash.
I didn't even know that was an
man.
option. Fuck this game.
Okay, first of all,
There were two white dots. One white dot was near her bag, and one white dot was not near the bag. So I did the one not near the bag.
like everything you've talked about, I didn't even do. I didn't know you could pick up
What did you pack?
just the rabbit, and then I walked out. Like I legit only packed the rabbit, then hit the door,
Just the
and then
essentials.
it gave me a option to like go back. No, why?
Yeah,
That just makes the game longer.
Man,
When she picked up the picture of her parents, I was like, that doesn't make. I mean, not that this game is good at storytelling, but how does that make any sense? She hates her parents.
I don't know. And then did you get her drawing off the corkboard?
I left it. I left everything else there.
Oh.
Bunny, a shirt, and a toothbrush.
I got the bunny, the shirt, 2 pictures,
You didn't get the bunny.
the drawing. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I meant the toothbrush.
You didn't get the thing that was most important to her in the world.
What is that bunny's name? Because
It's probably like Mr. Bunny.
no, it's like bunny. Oh fuck, I can't remember. I'm not going to.
Oh, it does have a name. I remember you. It was in your other notes.
I remembered. It's Bunny Gruff.
That's right. Yeah, I got the bunny, then I got the fuck out.
Yeah, I couldn't handle the crying. It was just like consistent crying the entire time you're in
I've
that
got
bedroom.
My last note for that chapter was having a hard time carrying.
yeah. No, same.
The thing when Nathan hugs her and was like, "I'll always be there for her."
No, he's not.
He in every single bad thing that has ever happened to her, he has not been there for
As soon
her.
as I'm there for you once, I'll always be there. That's what he's trying to say.
But to be fair, during like homeless and stuff, she did call him, and he was like, "Oh, come, where are you? I'll meet you." And she's like, "No."
Yeah.
So I mean, he tried. I'm justifying this fucking story.
All right, dinner.
Hold on, let's do results for separation first. Tell Dawkins what you saw. I don't even remember what that was. 81% did that.
I think it was when you look at the music box and you see his
Oh,
daughter.
yeah, yeah. And then threatened Clayton. 83% of people did that.
I don't think I threatened. I think I insulted him.
And then
yeah, I
spied on Clayton and Dawkins.
I did not do that.
I did.
How do you
did
do
that.
that?
You used to use Iden and go through the door.
When?
When Clayton first gets there.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I was too busy walking around sitting in chairs.
Well, it's like... And then when Willem Dafoe calls you over, he's all, "Jody, come here," and immediately closes the door, like in your face.
Got her. That's when he turns around and says, "Got her."
Got her good. The dinner.
My first note is, oh no, what horrible thing is Ryan going to do to me?
I know. I 100% expected a rape, first of all.
Her apartment is baller.
Yeah. It was a nice... I mean, when the CIA... Is it when the CIA pays for your apartment, I guess?
Yeah.
But...
The most obnoxious thing to me was in the very beginning when he calls her and he's like, "Hey, did you get my email?"
I was...
First of all, what year is it?
My note is...
And then he says, "It's too late now." Like, then why didn't you call 2 days ago?
There was so much wrong with like the
day
first
before.
5 minutes of this.
Or the morning, that morning.
Yeah, don't call
It's like
her.
nighttime.
He's like, "Well, I just wanted to see if you got my email. It's too late now."
Well, my
but-
question is, who
o'clock at
who
night.
emails someone an invitation to a date? Have you ever...
And then when you don't get a response, not even follow up.
Yeah. And then she said, "Oh, sorry."
No, but he does follow up.
Well, yeah.
The day out, like an hour before. It's like he called with the intent to fucking guilt her.
Yeah.
For sure. He was like,
That's why I've always hated Ryan.
he's like, I'm gonna burn this bitch right now. Hey, it's me. Did you get my email?
You know the one I said 3 days ago?
No, he did it because he wanted to get invited over to her pad.
Or he wanted,
He wanted to bone down.
well, we'll see.
And he did.
100% not surprised.
Well, Jody
No,
did for sure.
I didn't know. I mean,
But like,
my favorite part of the conversation was he said, "I'm going to get a kick-ass bottle of wine."
I wrote that down too. Who describes a wine as kick-ass?
I wrote kick-ass bottle of wine. Hella classy.
But then he goes. You find out that she didn't get the email because Iden had destroyed the computer.
Because
Is it
of
be-
the invitation?
Is it because Iden read her emails? Like,
Okay,
That's the only thing implied, right?
when she gets pissed off at you
Absolutely,
guys.
absolutely.
When she gets pissed off at Iden and like you turn into Iden, what did you do?
I just stood there.
I went away and she kept talking, but I couldn't hear it.
I wandered the house.
So she did her entire conversation. I heard none of it. No subtitles.
When she was like,
I went into the back of the kitchen, and then the next thing that happened, it pulled me back over, and there was the next scene.
when she was telling Iden that she wanted to have this date with
Yeah, I
Ryan.
heard none of that.
But like, I don't understand what we were supposed to do. Like, were we supposed to
Just
We're
listen to
supposed
her
to take
scold you.
Yeah, we're just supposed to be yelled at as a ghost by your human counterpart. Like
Well, because I didn't see anything to interact with during that
there
scene.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Just
There's
make it a
lot
fucking
wrong with this
cutscene then.
game, man.
Yeah. Her apartment's gross. Like, it's really cool, but she's a pig.
I want to talk about how
I mean, that doesn't.
I didn't access their email first.
I just gotta say that her apartment, how messy it was, tracks with every woman I know. So
Yeah.
I mean, he probably knows her passwords. They've been together forever.
Well, sure, but like
it's probably
yeah, no, man,
what was the
Sam,
rabbit's name?
Bunny Gruff.
It's probably Bunny Gruff.
Bunny
Sam,
Gruff one.
100%. That's the only thing implied, right?
That he read that Aiden read the email.
Knew what the email
Yeah.
was or whatever, and then destroyed the laptop so she couldn't see it.
Why would she just why would she not even question it?
And then
When he destroyed her laptop.
She's like,
hey, what?
oh, anyway.
like she didn't go try to get it repaired or get a new laptop.
So what did you guys cook?
Oh, hang on.
I wanted to talk about cleaning.
Well, because
Can we not?
I cooked first, which means the entire time I was cleaning and getting ready, it was just sitting there getting cold. Dinner was getting cold. But I want to. Oh, God damn it! You made me forget what I was going to say. Something about when she said, "Oh, I have an hour to find something to cook and get ready and get dressed and pick an outfit," and I was like, "You motherfuckers are going to make me do all this, aren't you?"
That's what I said. The first thing when she said, like, yeah, that'll give me time to clean up or whatever, I was like, I really have to clean up this chick's apartment right now?
My favorite part is when you pick all the trash. It's like I should put it in the trash can in the kitchen.
I know.
Oh, no. My
She said it
favorite,
out loud.
my favorite was the book. I
should
picked,
go
up, I picked up the books. They should go on the bookshelf. What?
I didn't.
Look, I said pick up books. Those should go on the bookshelf. Find bookshelf. Fuck you.
And then you just kick the video games underneath the table. I mean, underneath the counter.
I thought, again, this is another case where I thought I was thorough. And then I thought I'd cleaned up everything because she picked up dirty clothes, and then she
picked
threw
up
the stuff
dirty
away,
clothes.
and then I cleaned up a couple other things, and then when Ryan got there, he's like, or she goes, sorry about the mess, and he goes, oh no, it looks lived in, it's totally fine. And I'm like, I just
what a kid.
cleaned up. I just cleaned up.
But you did it.
Apparently not.
So you didn't get the books?
No.
Or the video game?
No.
What? They were literally just on the floor.
The books was right next to the trash.
Yeah.
Right next to the video games.
I didn't.
Just like the bunny was right next to you to sit on the bed.
I didn't see him.
Okay, what did you guys cook?
But I was like insulted because I thought he was like, "Oh, good job cleaning."
No, you just missed everything.
I went into the restroom to put the clothes in the hamper, and I said, "What button do I push to drop a hot deuce?"
Oh,
And then I played with you either hold X or smash X or a combination of the two.
Okay, what do you guys cook?
Asian beef.
I made curry chicken.
Asian beef. Went,
None of us ordered pizza.
I went for the pizza.
I was gonna do pizza, but I was like, one of the other guys will do pizza.
It gave me the option
I
to
thought
go
one of you
back,
guys would.
and I was like, one of them will.
That's what I thought.
That was my thought. I totally thought one of you guys would. I thought you would order pizza for sure.
I'm glad. And I was so ready to, and then I immediately regretted it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
instantly
Oh, yeah.
regretted it when I had to shake the controller to chop shit. I had to fucking
Oh my god!
turn the joystick.
Absolutely no way she had all the ingredients to make curry chicken or Asian beef.
I feel like if you pick the chicken, the meat she pulls out is chicken.
Yeah, that's she.
Instead of
Okay,
just
so when you
beef.
guys went into the fridge, did she just pull out the onion, the
Yeah.
pepper, and a package of beef?
Come on, Matt. You giving him this much credit?
No, I knew that was what happened. When
I
you
thought she
guys
was gonna pull out some fucking top ramen shit.
when you guys seasoned, what did you do?
See, I was so
Did you
ready.
use the ginger?
I used everything, and I used it a lot. I was pounding square for like 5 minutes, just pouring salt on it.
I would say I used what you would need to, and no ginger. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Well,
used like half a thing.
I
of
know.
ginger.
I picked it up and heard what you said, but I don't fucking care about.
She
her.
wanted in Ryan's pants, and she picked up the ginger. She thought, the recipe doesn't call for it, but it is an aphrodisiac.
Those are your only 3 spices. Like,
Salt, pepper, ginger.
And my favorite part is
Give me
how,
like fucking allspice or something.
so when I was cooking chicken curry, she literally pours the chicken, the onions, and the peppers into the pan, and it turns into chicken curry. It became orange.
The thing about this scene is like cooking mini games and games can be fun. Like,
Yeah.
but like this was so not fun.
Did Iden stack the chairs on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you guys shower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drying off?
Yeah. They're so stupid.
You had to do a QTE to dry off.
What you had to do, infuriate. I hate those motion controls so much.
I don't hate those motion controls as much as I hate the little white dots. I actually want to know every time the white dot walks up, I get angry.
Walks up.
Pops up. Like because it pops up in some random direction that I have no idea what to hit.
What'd you guys wear?
Super.
Cool.
I went super cool. Super
cool.
cash.
I went sexy.
I looked at the sexy one, but it was just like a button-up white T-shirt.
I was just gonna say it is a button-up white T-shirt that she buttons up to the top, and jeans. I was like, what?
I feel like the cool look was kind of like was sexy.
What'd you guys? What was
It was
that?
like a low-cut T-shirt, tight jeans.
So the entire time that you're preparing, Iden is fighting you. He doesn't want you to date Ryan, and he's super jealous.
Did you guys get
Okay,
locked
hang on.
out?
So what was what was Ryan wearing?
Same thing I was, except his shirt was black.
So he was wearing a black shirt and jeans. Okay, I was just curious if maybe his outfit would change based on what he was wearing. What you were
Matthew,
wearing.
you really giving him this much credit?
Well, I'm just saying because when the food you pick changes the meat, so I'm like maybe the outfit
He changes the meat.
so maybe the outfit you pick changes his outfit. What did you guys do during dinner? This whole thing pissed me off because it didn't give me an option to not be an asshole as I did.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
You just sat there.
They just talked and then it went on to the next
Yeah,
scene.
when they were sitting, eating, drinking wine,
The kick-ass bottle.
I turned the oven up and tried to burn the house down.
As Iden?
Oh.
I turned the oven all the way up, and then it started smoking, and the entire apartment filled with smoke.
When they sit down to dinner and then like you pop out as Iden, right? That's
Yeah.
I just didn't do any. I just took notes and let them talk.
Yeah, same. I didn't do shit.
And then it just went into the next scene.
So what was I didn't. So what happened to me? So I turned the oven on to burn everything. It didn't burn anything. She got it out of the oven and it tasted fine.
What was in the oven?
The chicken curry.
Oh, that one used the oven.
Yeah. Oh,
The-
differences.
oh, yeah. So I cooked the Asian.
Well, yeah, but
beef.
she said that
So how'd you guys cook the Asian beef?
on the stove. How
Yeah,
the fuck do you cook Asian beef?
One of my notes
And
is
she said that. She said oh, the oven will take a little longer, but
Oh, she didn't say that in mine.
one of my notes is who keeps a wok on the top shelf? And
I was like, damn, she's short as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
she had to get a stool. Oh, they made me get a fucking
yes.
stool.
Yeah. They make
and
you do everything, dude. Like, it's like,
Robbie looks so pained right now.
I mean, it is all of the minutia, like, and none of it's fun. Like, pulling a chair out to get a wok from the top shelf.
I was
Especially
like-
when the
that was a
camera,
part of a
especially when the
video
camera
game.
is terrible,
And the
it's
controls
hard. It's hard to. I couldn't find the stool to pull out.
Right.
I walked in circles. I couldn't get
Yeah.
the
Same.
You-
icon to come up.
walked in circles.
Okay. What happened? So I'm curious. What happened after dinner?
I
'Cause
was
my-
hold on.
oh,
I
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
done talking about the wok.
Sorry.
She when she was going to get on the stool to get the wok, I was certain Iden was
Oh,
going to
yeah.
like trip her or something.
So was I.
But no, they were just making us get the
You mean
fucking
like
wok out
how
of the
when,
cabinet.
when you're cutting the vegetables and he points the knife at her face?
right, that was very threatening.
Yeah.
Anyone take a drink of the bottle on the counter?
I took 2 drinks.
Yeah. I tried
So
to.
did
I tried to get drunk.
I said my note was never give me an option to drink more because I will.
yeah.
Okay, so my dinner ended. So I knocked the bottle of wine over on Ryan, and then he got up and left, and that was the end of the chapter.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he got pissed off.
At when?
Kiss.
During dinner, they didn't even eat it. So he cut his food up and then put an empty fork in his mouth. And then I knocked a bottle of wine on him. He got up and left.
Oh.
And that was the end of the chapter.
Okay, so
Oh man, okay, that's kind of disappointing because I was writing notes at the very end, so I'm hoping Sam caught the.
so we got through dinner, and then like you could you could choose if you wanted to like take him to bed or whatever.
Oh,
Again, like I was still writing notes at this time, so the default it chose was kiss. So they kissed and they went to bed. Where I missed
So some things happened in bed.
whatever happens because she just immediately starts crying, saying that I can't forget some things, and then the chapter ends. And I was like, "Whoa, wait, actually,
I'm not.
that happened."
I have a lot to say about this scene.
And then Ryan was like, "Are you okay?" She's like bawling because she's remembering that time she was almost raped in the bar.
right.
And he goes, I better go.
Yeah. So
And he got up and left.
I better go.
He leaves her fucking bawling on the bed. Like,
where's
when
that
she
note?
needs that support. But like,
It's all no fucking. I better go.
yeah, she's like struggling with PTSD. And then he's all right, well, I'll see you later.
The thing that makes me so mad about this chapter is this order that they've chosen to tell their story in. The chapter right before the separation, you meet this guy for the first time, and he's an absolute asshole to you. Like, he screams at you. And in the next chapter, you're supposed to try to sleep with him.
Yeah. And then
Why?
literally.
Why do that in that order?
But do you remember what happens 2 chapters later? He fucking uses her in like a wartime situation.
Did you guys-
He's clearly a piece of shit.
Did you guys bone down with him in that chapter? Because I did on accident.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to
Is there
either.
an option?
Yeah.
At the beginning, you could kiss or.
Yeah, I kissed. I don't know why.
I think it defaulted that because I was taking notes.
Yeah, it must have defaulted to that because
And she
I
goes,
looked up and they were just it was her saying, "When do I gotta leave?" And then like it just cut away.
yeah. Okay, but back to the dinner.
That means I didn't pay attention to at least like 7 of these last fucking like events where I could pick an option.
Yeah.
I was writing notes, man.
The scene in the dinner when they're in bed, it was like uncomfortably silent. Like, I wrote down, can we just put some music on or something, please?
I turned music on.
I said
There's a stereo.
Damn it! I didn't know that was an
I
option.
played
During the
I
day?
played lounge music
during the dinner.
during dinner. Yeah.
Fuck.
It was right next to the
I
TV.
sure wish that was on for me because like
You guys just aren't trying to be. To look around.
like the kissing sounds and stuff, and it was just like
Ew.
it dragged on.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, that.
And I was like,
that
oh,
was
this is
disturbing.
gross.
And
Yeah,
it
I
just
didn't- I
kept
didn't-
getting closer and closer.
It was so
Yeah, I
fucking
didn't-
It's all
stupid.
like
I didn't
digital tongues and shit.
I
Like,
didn't get
that's
any of
gross.
that.
But I wrote down like Ryan didn't exactly do anything wrong. He was just super insensitive. Like
He was fine. He was
insane.
fine until the
Yeah,
end
he's all-
where she's like bawling her eyes out, like struggling with her shit, and he's all, I better go.
Yeah. What was after that? Night session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's take a break. We have to take a break. We're halfway done.
All right.
Okay. All right. So we'll take a break. We will talk about more Beyond
All right, hurry. Let's just-
after this. Welcome back to Good Enough. We are still talking about Beyond. Robbie, are you ready?
No.
I am either.
Night session.
No. Night session.
All
Back
right.
to creepy Jody.
yeah.
she's a
fucking
child.
Sixth Sense.
And she has to,
Let's go.
So we have to walk her into a dark room.
Next is the
again.
mission. Oh, are we really? Fuck.
So she can have premonitions now.
Yeah, they just keep introducing layers,
Yeah.
like new powers that. Is this an Iden power or is this like a creepy?
That has to be an item power.
And nothing even happened. Like, you don't touch anything this time. She just sees them.
And she predicted.
So she sees Nathan's dead wife and dead daughter.
And then like 5 minutes later, he gets a call saying they were in a car accident.
they're
and has
dead.
the weirdest reaction
Yeah.
ever.
I was like, oof.
Like, leans over. He's like, a drunk driver. Wrong side of the road.
They're dead.
Going too fast. My wife and daughter leaving dinner. They're dead.
I know. I wrote down. Apparently, Dawkins speaks in fragments when he's dealing with shock.
Torment everybody's, yeah.
I was like, who wrote the script? And then I was like, oh, it was David Cage, my man. Please.
My dude.
All right, the mission.
I only have 2. Yeah, for that one, she can see dead people.
Yeah, that's a thing now.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, I only have 3 notes.
Yeah, I have 2.
The mission.
My first note is, did they bone? Yes.
So is that even a question? That was 100,000% implied, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh God, This is another. Just this is on par with like homeless.
Did you
and-
guys even try
The
to sneak
only
around?
thing I can, yeah.
I didn't at all. I legit ran through the entire thing, didn't get caught.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my god. There aren't any consequences in this.
Well,
game.
one of the things at the end was get caught. I just didn't. I just ran through.
When you
little
get
corridors.
caught, you just go to Aiden and then Aiden kills him.
Yeah, automatically.
Like instantly.
So you guys did get caught?
Yeah.
Well, I did once.
I didn't get caught. I
Walked in
just
front of someone.
yeah.
Was it when you were climbing up the ladder in front of those 9 people? Yeah. Not even 6 feet away from you?
And there
No, it
there
wasn't
wasn't an option to move them away.
Well,
Like,
she's
I
on.
look- I
she's on a
looked.
mission for the CIA where
That,
Okay, yeah, let's.
we need to set the
Yeah.
table here.
this will be good because I legit tried to do it. This is probably the first mission I legit played and like was semi invested in, but it's only for one reason. It's because
It was because it was the most video gamey chapter we've played
that-
so far.
and this is like. This is the dopest. This is one of the dopest character designs I've seen. Like
She looks really cool.
sick as fuck.
Yeah.
and like it gave me.
Okay, hang on. So,
Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. But it was giving me Metal Gear Solid vibes, like 4, like you know,
Well, the stealth-
shitty
the
stuff.
stealth.
Yeah, and like I was like,
I got more.
but being able to go into Aiden, I was like starting to see like this could have been a game. Like this could have been something interesting.
Yeah.
You know.
That's one of my notes. It's like this could have been a video game.
Yeah,
like this,
that's-
just these mechanics.
so let's set it up.
That's
So
mine.
the CIA is sending her and Aiden in to kill a warlord.
Yeah. He's not a warlord.
Oh, spoiler.
Spoiler.
I was upset. There's
So yes, she infiltrates this war torn.
Somalia.
Yeah. Okay. So Somalia is having a civil war, and like she's the only one they send. She's like brand new, isn't she? Or is this like
No, because
does
this
it take
is
place after the dinner? It's gotta. Obviously.
to me, it made it seem like they've been in this game for a little bit. Like,
Well, I bet it took place after the. Shoot, what's that one called? The embassy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because
Wait, what's this one called?
the mission?
This takes place directly after the dinner
Okay.
in the chronological order.
Dang, they gave these two back almost back to
That
back,
makes sense because this is right before she leaves the CIA after this.
and then she becomes homeless.
yeah.
just after playing everything I've done from here, it's as far as except for the haunting, it's all been chronological.
My
My favorite part of this chapter is when you team up with a child soldier.
Well, that is so to me like I'm surprised that they address the issue of like children soldiers in wartime like Somalia. Like good for them, I guess. Like I don't know if I'm giving David Cage too much credit here,
I think you are.
Yeah.
but like he tried, right?
I'm more offended.
What did
I was
he
more
try?
offended by it. Like you heal this kid, and then you're like, "Hey, come murder some people with me."
I didn't take it
She's-
like that, but I didn't see anything redeeming
No,
from it.
me either.
I was just like,
So I'm like he tried like just
Tried to do what though?
to show that like civil like war is terrible. Like he
yeah,
tried to.
but you don't need to bring the kid along for that.
No, I know
Yeah,
that.
that was my thing. I didn't understand why he needed to come along and fight with her.
Well,
then
he didn't.
And
He-
then having played through it, we know he didn't have
Yeah.
he didn't have to come except for at the
Yes.
very, very end.
Yeah, I agree. No, I'm saying like just like the act of Cage like trying to address it is more backbone than we've seen from him in the rest of the game.
Yes, yeah. So when you guys said that
After
fight-
watching Navajo and then
Yeah,
that
for sure.
the rape chapter or
so that,
whatever.
that dude that has the machete that comes at you, I missed every single.
Oh my god.
I missed every single
Man,
one.
The combat mechanics, I swear to Christ, I want to personally go to David
The
Cage's house.
directions make no sense.
No.
like 75% of the time.
And it's like, okay, fine. If it's always going to be like a left, right, up, down, okay, fine. Don't make these choreographed moves so complex. You can't tell which direction this kick
And the-
is.
And the
and the
camera angle
camera
keeps
angle.
changing.
Yeah.
And it's like, am I on the defense? It changes based on the camera angle and then changes it if you're on like offense or defense.
They're
Like,
trying to make it complex, but it makes it like
It makes it impossible.
Yeah, it makes it stupid.
It makes it impossible to...
And it makes it pointless because I missed all of them, and she didn't get touched by the machete one time.
Yeah, well, that happened to me later on during the truck chase.
I have some things to say about that scene.
But so hold on, let me go back to my
My
notes.
favorite part. So that whole scene after the machete dude, the Salim, yeah, Salim comes, the little kid, kills that dude, and then the sun is magically risen. It's daytime,
Dude, instantly.
Yeah,
Then
it's
she's
instantly
like,
daytime.
Then she's like, oh, the sun came up.
Like it was darkness.
That's gonna make it harder
and
to
then
sneak.
it's like the next second it's daytime.
Yeah.
That's gonna make it harder to sneak around.
like,
That's what she
oh,
said, something like
brother.
that.
I was like, I hope that means this is over.
Okay, so can we talk about the chase scene in the truck?
No, not yet, because I want to talk about the fucking memories like that you have to go around collecting and stuff.
How does it work?
I don't know.
Because she got a memory from a fire. A fire pit.
Like no, but
Where everywhere else, it's always been off a dead person or some blood or something. And I was like, okay, I could buy that. But
would they?
I mean, she found out that homeless dude's wife had cancer based on her picture.
That's true.
That's right.
Oh, fuck this kid.
But like, does anyone else struggle
Wait.
with the mechanics of trying to?
Oh yeah, I don't understand how it works.
Funnel the memory from the object into her brain. And
No.
Funnel the memory.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, I don't either. I'm just
doesn't-
moving both sticks until it works.
It takes me so
Forever.
long to
Yeah.
do these.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fuck.
My favorite part about her and Salim was just straight up speaking each other's language straight to each other, and they know they're on the same page.
But at first, she's like, "Oh, we can't understand each other. This is gonna be difficult."
and then once they say it's Salim and Jody,
And then she's like,
Like, okay, Salim,
come
what you
with
gotta
me.
do is just come with me, and then we're gonna.
and
Like,
he's all,
legit-
okay,
Yeah, it's like,
well,
he's responding to her, and then she's just.
and then she
like,
points at the
"We're
tower,
good."
and he's like, "Oh, I can get you there."
And later on,
and why didn't he say like, "Hey, yeah, my dad works there"?
works at that monument. That monument is just
and then later
a
on,
landmark.
when they separate, I mean, I guess we just have to like believe that they understand each
Wait, no,
other.
hang
'cause
on. We gotta
she
talk
gives
about
like that
this
long
truck
speech.
scene.
We will, but like she's like when they're separated,
Yeah.
she's like, I have to go, and it's like this touching moment. It's supposed to be a touching moment.
and he can't understand a word.
So like if they can't understand, she's just like talking gibberish, and he's like, okay.
He responds back to her as far as she's
gibberish.
concerned in gibberish.
Yeah.
And then they go their separate ways, like just completely content with their relationship. And
Okay, just this chase scene with the truck. This road is just about as long as the runway from Fast 6.
hey, that thing got longer.
Yeah, like,
how
it kept
switched
going.
from day to night so fast. Like once you got in the truck,
You can see the end when
Yeah,
you're in the truck.
yeah.
You can see the ends like
but
right
then once
there.
you start driving, it just
and you're
it's
going
like one of
going
those-
fast
It's
too.
like Doctor Strange when he's running down the hallway. Like it just keeps getting
Yes.
longer and
That's
longer.
why I wrote down this is longer than the runway.
Yeah, dude,
fucking
seriously.
treadmill. They're just on a treadmill.
And then that's another spot where I failed every QTE command during when you're fighting the guy in the
Nothing
truck.
happens.
No, it doesn't. And then like someone fires an RPG at the truck.
At their own dudes.
At their own
And,
dudes,
and
and
then
the
the truck
truck
flips over,
flips.
and
And she's
somehow
gone. They're gone.
Where did they go? And they're like fine.
to
That's
be
like
fair, they
some-
have set up that Aiden can do force fields.
Sure,
Yes,
but they
but
didn't show it.
Why not
you
make
have
us
to-
do it that time?
They made us get on the fucking stool in the dinner. They couldn't make us jump out of the truck safely. We jumped off of a train
That
earlier in
was
the
one
game.
of my favorite cuts. Like everything blows up, blah blah blah.
the
then
truck's
it cuts-
flying.
I don't think they saw us. And they're just walking down that hallway or down that alley, and look, all those trucks just blew up. Everyone dead behind them.
I don't think they saw
I
it.
don't think they saw us.
Neither did we, the player.
But anyway, okay, like going, like I said, it showed glimpses of what could have been a cool game. Taking over that dude, walking in there
Yeah.
and murking everybody, like that was
That
cool.
when you like knife that dude in the throat in the car
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, you just come walking up to the car and that was dope. But again, this game, man.
It's like the game takes every opportunity it can to just like prove why it's so bad and
The
horse-
mechanics have like 80% to do with why it's so bad because it just makes me the controls make me angry.
I'd say it's like 50-50 mechanics writing.
Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, so then you magically get to the tower, and how did you guys kill him?
oh, you have to kill the warlord. So I took over a soldier
Mm-hmm.
and then went and got a gun out of the closet.
So there's apparently another way to do it. Because at the end it says
Yeah, I saw that.
there's like another way.
Took weapon - rack. And I was like,
That honestly, to me, that just meant took weapon. You took it from the rack.
Yes.
There's probably one on the floor. There's probably
Right.
one.
sure, but like what confuses me is that like only 22% of people got it from the rack.
Yeah.
No,
and
that's
I'm
what
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure there's just guns everywhere. Got it from a truck. Got it from because it's gun like rack.
The thing
where
that-
others have been
and
like.
yeah, I totally, and I know
You know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
I know exactly. Yes, and I know you're right because I didn't see the fucking bunny on the bed and the trash in the apartment. So like maybe I just didn't see the other guns, but only like 22% of people got it from the rack, which
Yeah,
tells
that's
me
what I did,
it
too.
should have been super obvious that there were a bunch of guns
Did you
everywhere.
get it from the rack?
Mm-hmm.
I
So
tried.
did
I tried to get. There's a fucking.
I walked around.
There's a gun-mounted machine gun. That one would work, I'm sure. I tried to get in that, couldn't do it.
Yeah, I
And
just.
then like a bloodbath ensues.
So you go and get the gun and just like shoot Jamal and his like every one of his like
You
generals.
kill,
Tenants
and then you
stuff.
turn around and kill everyone walking in that also has guns.
yeah.
Yeah.
You kill everybody.
And then you get that dude gets shot at the very end, like
Yeah.
after he already killed the last guy. Like, I was like, damn, this dude's a G.
And then Salim comes in and he's like, "Hey, it's my dad."
He comes walking in all like confused, clearly looking for something. Then he sees his dad on the floor dead. What'd you guys do then?
I walked over to him, patted him on the back, and then walked out.
Did he
Walked
shoot
out,
you?
homie?
Did he-
Oh yeah, he shot at
Oh,
me.
he shot me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he shot to me. Shots.
Did
at
you
me.
guys do the force field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to not do it. I was curious.
She probably would have done it
Did
again.
it not seem like you got a couple shots off before?
yeah, for
you-
sure.
It,
Yes.
it went to slow motion.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
I figured, but I was like,
Yeah, I patted him on the back. He turns around, yells, and then I walked out.
I just left. I didn't even look at him. I was trying to kill him.
And then you're running away from an entire
Jesus.
city of people shooting at you.
Oh my God.
Except nobody's shooting at you.
Oh, wait, hang on,
What's
wait, hang on,
crazy-
one more thing about Salim. I want Salim to be the villain. Like, I want this
Oh,
game
later.
to
Like in
end
the
with
end.
Salim to be the villain at the end.
I'd actually be impressed that David Cage had that kind of foresight to do that.
So yeah, you're running around the city,
Yeah,
and everyone's chasing you, but
leave
not
the money-
shooting at you.
There's like so many fucking people out there with guns.
Like on
and
both sides of the street, in front of you, behind you.
At first, I was like, "Oh, this is like a civil war, like a battle, a gunfight's about to break out between these two sides." But no, apparently they're all on the
they're
same
all trying
side.
to kill you.
Yeah,
they're
and
all
like
after you.
they shoot you once, and then you hobble away, and then like
And then you use your stupid healing power.
yeah, it's I just like they. Why was it so difficult for all these people to kill you?
And then when you get on the like, you,
Unless
get up,
they
you
were-
get up to the roof, and they're all pointing guns at you.
And
No
then they
one
wait. And they're like, oh, let's wait till some fucking helicopters come in.
So one of the options was to not be rescued on the roof.
Yeah, one of the results it said, "Oh, rescued on the roof." What was the alternative?
No one knows. Because 100,000%, did the camera just keep looking at the big hole in the roof?
Yes.
Yep.
It's like, oh my God. And then you couldn't do anything with that hole in the roof until like you went through some other
You had to
progressions.
knock the ladder down.
But like I had to like
I had to
it felt
heal
like
Jody's
I had to-
leg.
I healed her, and then I knocked the ladder down.
It felt like I had to like it gave me an option to kill myself, and I was like, what? Where did that come
What?
from? Yeah, you pull your gun out, and she just puts it under her chin.
Oh, I didn't.
And I was like,
I didn't get that option.
Well, hold on. Sorry, I was looking at my notes. You could like,
okay, so after you heal yourself, like I was looking at the hole in the roof, not able to do anything with it, and like so I just started looking around me, and I saw another button prompt, like at a weird angle, like the camera had to be at a weird angle. I hit it. She pulls her gun out and puts it under her chin, and I was like, whoa. Where did this come from? And I was like,
Boy, I
whoa.
missed that one.
I go, I'm not trying to die right now, so I was like, I put my gun away, and she was like, I'm not gonna die like that, not here, not like that. And I was like, what? And then like the camera shot me up to the roof again, and then I was able to like go up in this 8-in whatever, get the ladder down. I was like, why was that why was it an option?
yeah, I didn't even notice
Me
that.
either.
Jesus. So as
I didn't try
So then
suicide.
you escape, and then you're on the helicopter with Ryan, and you turn the news on.
He like lets her watch it
and
too.
listens to, and like
No, first
he's
of all-
hearing the news happen.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "What?"
But my
Because
thing is,
the news says, "Oh, he was a democratically elected president. He wasn't a warlord." And she's like, "Hey, Ryan,
And he's like, "What?"
what?"
my thing was, bitch, do your homework. If this was on the news,
Yeah, if,
if
like,
he's a democratically voted elected president in Somalia, that's not going to make the news.
well, yeah, and like she's a CIA agent. Why wouldn't she do her research
Because
first?
she's just a toy.
Because Ryan used her. I understand that that's what the thing was, but like it's so hard to believe that a CIA agent
Yeah.
would be that like.
That's what I said. The news. That's how she killed the president.
So I love when you jump off and
She just jumps out of the
She tells
helicopter.
Ryan, "I don't want any more blood on my hands." And then she calls Nathan and says, "If they follow me, I'll kill all of them, but I don't want any blood on my hands."
Well, yeah, that was what the phone calls for. Let them know. I will, but I don't want to.
I know. She's like, "No, let them know." And then she waited. There's like a really long pause right there.
And then Nathan's like, okay.
was like-
Are you still there?
He's supposed to like say like, "All right, I'll tell them. I'll let them know."
I think they have a clue.
He like moves his head away from the phone. He's like, "Hey, she said if you go after her, she'll kill you."
Or he just speaks back into the phone like, you guys hear that?
And then
And scene.
And scene. Like she walks away from the payphone. She did her thing.
Yeah.
So the next was Homeless. Yeah.
No.
It's not. It's not after this one. What's after?
Oh, you mean in like the order?
yeah, the timeline. Homeless, I think, is the one after this.
No, I think Hunted is.
Oh,
Stop trying. That's your problem. You guys are trying to make connective tissue.
Hunted is the next one.
Trying
where
to
you
make
where you
things-
ride
the
on the
train.
where you ride on the motorcycle.
yeah. You start on the train.
Yeah. And then it ends with you murdering an entire SWAT team.
And then after Homeless is Navajo. I'm sure there's something between those two.
Broken. It was Broken.
Did we play Broken? We did. It's in my notes, I think.
Yeah.
What?
Who fucking cares? Listen, let's just.
Oh man, guys, wait till you hit Nora. You're gonna find out just how broken she is. Jody.
Wait, I don't think I played Broken.
Yeah, we have.
It sounds familiar to me. Listen, we'll discuss that later. But we have reached the end of our episode. So, are you guys looking forward to more Beyond?
I'm looking forward to finishing it.
We have to finish. The next Game Club episode has to be the last one. I can't play anymore this game.
I don't know, dude. There's still 6 chapters left.
Oh God! Does that mean 2 more Game Clubs?
Like three of them are
little baby shorties.
night session size.
Little.
I have an answer.
More
Little
of them are
shorties?
actually.
She was 22 at the dinner. That's how old she was.
So she was 19 or 20. And
See, we're trying, guys. We're trying. Stop. I'm not going to.
Okay, well, this doesn't make.
oh,
any-
Robbie
okay.
closed his eyes. He's going to
Oh my
sleep.
god! In Separation, she's 18.
And then 2 years later, she's 20.
She's 20. She's 22.
What?
Separation, she's 18.
And then she
So
says,
there's Separation, and then Welcome to CIA, Advanced Experiments. That's in DLC. The Embassy.
DLC?
"Oh no!"
Did you just say DLC?
Yes.
As in content made after the release of the game.
Yep.
Fuck.
So Welcome to the CIA.
hell no, my
the
dookie.
Embassy, then dinner. So she's 18 in Separation, 22 in the dinner.
Did they explicitly say 2 years?
He says
in-
we've
does.
he says
In
we've
the
known
dinner?
each other for 2 years, and I feel like I know nothing about you.
Yeah. When they're talking on the couch after the wine.
Yeah.
After she opens the wine.
Fuck. I don't.
Yep.
I'm giving this game too much attention. Part of me wants to go back and replay the dinner, but why would I do that? Why would I put myself? Fuck this game. Listen, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah, there's actually good games coming out that we could talk about.
Yeah, Red Dead, Spider-Man DLC, Fallout.
I bought Spider-Man and Red Dead. Red Dead Redemption downloads tomorrow on my PlayStation.
Baby.
Ooh,
Oh, cool. By the time it comes out, it might be done.
seriously. All right, well, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting about Beyond.
Who picked this?
I did.
I'm glad you fessed up.
I did. I thought it would be good.
Ooh. And you're the one most upset at this game. I would argue. I'm upset at this game, but you're like legit angry.
What
at
are
this game.
we going to do next?
It's got to be something better. It cannot be beyond level bad.
Oh, no. But I feel like it has to be bad.
We'll see.
We've set a precedent.
We'll talk about it later.
We've set a precedent.
But anyways, thanks for listening. We will be back next week with more Good Enough. Bye-bye.